Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Hey, Kelly. Welcome in. Hey, Kelly. Whoops. Got my volume on. Oh. Doing good. How you doing? Now, is it Mariana? Is that how you say it? Or is it marijuana? Do you know what it means when you do a spell and the candle wax melts to the side? It depends on what kind of spell that you're doing for that. Yes to Mariana, number one. Completely melts down one side. Well, like, it depends on what kind of spell you're doing. In some spells, if it melts to the right or left, it'll show you where energy is coming in from or how that's going out. It also depends on like the shapes that the wax makes. I'd have to really see it. Hey, Tina. Hey, Francesca. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. How we all doing? A protection, go away, hateful people spell to the left. Left is receptive. So candle burning to the left, I feel like it's focusing more of its energy on the energy that you're receiving. So that would implicate those people, those hateful people, to go away. So I feel intuitively like that would be a good thing. Hi, Sally from YouTube. Welcome in. Nice to have you. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Kind of changed up my little setup here a little bit, guys. Changed the setup just a little bit. And by just a little bit, I mean a lot. I changed a lot of shit around. Oh. All right, guys, I'm just getting my list started here. On Facebook, please share out free card or tag friends in the comments. All shares help. Do that. Computer, play volume at 3. It's a little bit louder. Yes, hateful people going away. We don't want those mofos all up in here. No, we don't. We do not. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and get started. Sorry if I'm repeating myself, normal spiel. Please share out publicly for a chance at a free card. We are running donations as well, so donations do skip that line and guarantee an in-depth reading with specific questions answered. If you do choose to donate, please let me know so that I don't miss you. Information should be posted in the description of the video wherever you're at. Also, Ms. Tina Vasquez, my moderator here, is posting my information throughout the chat. She is a trusted source, so you can use her information for that as well. Otherwise, let's go ahead and get those emojis started. Let's drop some emojis and see where we're going to start, guys. Hey, Patricia. Hey, Brianna. Welcome in. Thank you for the tags. Let's start with Tina. I'm kind of feeling like a different deck. I'm going to go kind of old school. I'm going to go a little old school, guys. Haven't had these bad boys open in a hot minute. Psychic Tarot Oracle deck. To bring back memories. Yes. I don't need that. Let's go ahead and just get this. I'm missing comments. They're coming so fast. Hey, Sam. Welcome in. Bear with me, guys. It's been a minute. We got to enter this with clear, cleansed energy. Very important to cleanse those cards. Make sure they don't got no funk on them, especially if you be reading for a lot of funky people. All right, let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to go with Tina Vasquez. Man, I haven't even shared out to any of my groups. I need to do that, but I'll do that after Tina. Tina. So I think Spirit is calling on you to turn your awareness within. I feel like your intuition is really lit up right now. I feel like inner knowing, intuition, spiritual messages are trying to tell you things that you should pay attention to. I've got number 1 coming up for awareness, and I've got number 18 for the shadow, connecting with your shadow self, connecting with those thoughts from within. Sally, in order to answer a question like that, that is donation-based love. That's an actual read. Hey, Karen. So connecting within yourself, paying attention to your shadow, paying attention to what your body is trying to tell you. A good way to connect with your shadow is to pay attention to your triggers. Pay attention to things that initiate like almost like knee-jerk responses within yourself, things that you find yourself getting triggered by, annoyed by, frightened by, anxiety ticked up by. Pay attention to those things because that's trying to tell you. I do have number 3 that's coming up for you. So fertility, I don't think we're talking about being pregnant. So I feel that the fertility card is talking about new things developing, new growth. It's like you've sowed your seeds. You have put your intentions out, and those intentions are manifesting, and those intentions are bringing things through to fruition for you. Lots of anxiety today. Connect with those coping skills, love, but also ask yourself, what is the anxiety? What is the trigger? What is the anxiety? What is the trigger? Gideon Amtv, nobody is going to bless you by coming in alive and asking for money. So no one's going to bless you with that. That is not allowed in my lives. So you are going to be blocked. I did not mean to show that comment, guys, so I apologize about that. You started a candle this evening. No pregnancy here, LOL. Yeah, pay attention to that. Sometimes we need to confront our anxiety. We need to face it to know what it's trying to tell us and where it's stemming from. And it's like we're asking for messages to come in from spirit. Sometimes those messages, sometimes those intuitive feelings or those intuitive hunches, we confuse that with anxiety, right? It causes those reactions in our body. It causes our shoulders to crawl up our neck, the hair on the back of our neck to stand up, uneasy feelings. It doesn't always mean that it's something bad. Sometimes that's just spirit getting in your face. So what is the message and what is it trying to tell you? So make sure to pay attention to it, but also burn that candle, have some lavender, have some chamomile tea, do something to calm your ass down. Okay, so that's what I got for you, Tina. Thank you for letting me pull cards for you, love. All right, guys, drop emojis if you would like a card. Yeah, one thing I don't do is audacity. You have the audacity to come up in here and post your fucking Cash App link? Please. Karen said, hi to y'all from down under Australia. Certainly hope that your night is going well. It is. I hope yours is too, boo. Thank you for coming in. You keep selecting things that I don't want you to select. Because the comments are so fast. I love it. We'll go ahead and go to Karen Riley. Let's get some cards for Karen Riley. From Foundations, number 4, 4 of Wands, 19, light, corresponds with the sun, 5, wisdom from within, but maybe some conflict. Karen, your shadow card, you coming up with the wisdom card. It is the number 5. I feel like you might be having conflict with something right now. Maybe the feeling of being at odds with yourself, maybe making a decision, something that you want to do. Maybe you're looking outside of yourself for this, but you don't realize that you actually already have the answers within, and you need to turn to your, like, within yourself, almost pull a hermit, spend some time alone, write down your questions and look within yourself for those answers, because they're already there. You're going to know what the right move is. You've got firm foundations. You have everything that you need to get started with where you're wanting to be, or what you're wanting to manifest in. And if you feel that you have been kind of under a dark cloud, or maybe not everything is going the way that you would like it to, know that there is light at the end of the tunnel that is coming in for you, coming out of the darkness into the light, and there's positive things that lie ahead. So that is what I have for you, Karen. Let me know what you think, love. Drop those emojis, guys. Drop those emojis if you would like a card. While you do that, I am going to share out a few places on Facebook real quick. Just super quick. Boom, boom, boom. 3, 4. I'm going to actually count these. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Let's see. Any others? 26. Any others? Uh, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 33. Magic number 33. Shared out to 33 different groups. Thank you so much. That has helped me a lot, John. You're welcome, love. You are welcome. All right, so let's see. Emojis. We've got Francesca Faith. The trigger is the very slow communication and then overthinking, and I keep hearing, you know already, and I get shown him busy at work, and I hear, you know, things good. Yeah, I get you. Hey, Pam Harris, welcome in. Welcome in, Pam. All right, Francesca. Francesca, you've also got awareness, number one, that's coming up, connecting with that third eye and that crown chakra, being aware of your surroundings and aware of what's going on externally to you. I feel it's like your intuition really amping up, and maybe you're picking up on the energies around you with stuff. I feel like Spirit is telling you to hone in on that awareness. And also like rely on that and trust that in your decision making. There's nothing like making a choice based on intuition, intuitive hunch, and getting that right. You've also got number 9 coming up for you, fulfillment of wishes. So know that you've got wish fulfillment that's coming in. What you're desiring will happen, even if it is like taking a minute for this to come in. It's taking a minute for this to happen. You do have number 13 corresponds to death, which is transformation. So with this transformation card coming up right here, it's change. We've got change that's happening, and death is not an ending. Like an ending is not always an ending, if that makes sense. Sometimes an ending is a transformation, a spiritual transformation to something new, a new way of being, a new way of living, a new way of thinking, and you acquire growth and wisdom, and all these other things that come along with this. Which are very positive and help with your development as a person. So know that anytime that you're tested, that you've got trials and tribulations, that these things are actually helping you to grow and ultimately obtain that wish fulfillment that's coming in. So that is what I have for you, Francesca. Let's go ahead next to Sam Beadle. But first, we're going to bait. 2244 here. Nice. Thank you, beautiful message. Definitely helping me keep the faith. Love it. Thank you, John. You're welcome. Sam Beetle. Ooh, I love this. You've got Love Begins, Ace of Cups. It's coming up here. I feel development with a relationship. So whether you're in a current relationship now and there's like an extra spark, something new that's coming in, or you're not in a relationship and this resembles something new that's starting up. Above and beyond this, it's like your cup being filled, your emotional needs being met, your emotional needs being answered, the feeling of being understood, the feeling of being gotten. I do have patience and planning that's coming up here. So if you've been in a rush for things to happen, Spirit is giving you that P word and telling you to be patient. Almost feels like trust the process with this. If you do want to have a sense of control over things that you do not have control over, maybe writing down a checklist of things that you want to achieve, or even like small steps. Hey, Patricia, even small little like baby steps that you can check off as you go. Okay, Patricia Hayes. I also have accelerated motion at the bottom of the deck. So you've had patience and planning, and it's still asking you to be patient, but it's letting you know communication's coming in. Opportunities for advancement or opportunities for opening up plans that you have in your head to get things moving forward. This is coming in. It's right around the corner. So that is what I have for you, Sam Beetle. Claire, hey, welcome in. Thank you. All right, guys, drop those emojis. If you'd like a card, let me know. Well, when you said patience and trust the process with this, I saw 14, and that is Temperance and Tarot. Makes perfect sense. I love it. Love it. By the way, can you guys hear the music? Is the music loud enough? I'm curious if you can hear it. So I've run into the problem where sometimes it's loud enough for me, but it's not loud enough to translate to the live. And then when it is, it's too loud for me. Single but very interested in a guy for a few months. Thank you, John. So grateful for these messages. We'll sleep better tonight. Good deal. Yes, love it too. Love the music. Okay, awesome. I do think we could go like half a click louder. Computer, play volume at 3.5. See, I love this, but they haven't got my shamanic music figured out yet because they'll play music like this, and then all of a sudden 1990s elevator music will come on, and I'm like, that is not a vibe. That is not a vibe. We're not at the doctor's office. All right, let's go to Kelly. Kelly Tilbrook. There's an age difference, so it's good to know this, John. Have a good night. Well, don't worry about age difference, okay? Like, age difference can actually benefit a relationship because you have two different levels of wisdom or two different energy levels there. So I always tell people, like me and my husband, Charles, we have a 15-year age difference. He's 15 years older than me. He can calm my ass down and keep me grounded. I can keep his ass going. So it kind of works out and balances out. All right, so let's go ahead and go to Kelly. Kelly, you have got a card that flew out for you, sweetheart. So I've got number 5 that's coming out here, and number 5 is emotional loss. It's the Audacity hospital music. How dare you? It's funny that you say Audacity, Angelita, because I was talking about Audacity earlier with somebody that came in here and said, please bless my family. Here's my Cash App. Sorry, if you are actually having trouble and you're not a scammer, that's still not the way to do it. Anyway, okay, so number 5, emotional loss. We could be feeling saddened. We could be feeling like raw emotions that are coming up, whether this is a recent loss that you've had or something from the past. I feel like spirit is communicating to you that it is going to be okay and that you're going to get through this. I do feel your guides are telling you you have to process. You have to let yourself feel the emotions and process the emotions. I've also got number 16 that's coming up for you. Number 16, it's disruption. This feels like, I don't know, like internal conflict over something. Maybe there's something that you're trying to avoid. I swear that you're getting my own message here. Something that you're trying to avoid and it's causing internal conflict. And if you would just slow down, if you would just slow down and let yourself feel it, let yourself process, it's going to suck while you do, but it's also going to be healing and it's going to allow you to move forward. I do have material and spiritual prosperity at the bottom of the deck in your shadow. So I feel like this is where you're headed. You've got good things that are coming in. This is a number 6. We've got progression. We've got movement forward and success. I feel like triumph over difficulties. None of the difficulties that you're facing in life right now or that are going to come up for you are going to be able to take you down or keep you down. All right. So that's what I've got for you, Kelly. All right, we've got 13 in here now on Facebook, guys. So if you're just coming in, please share out publicly for a chance at a free card. We are running donations as well, so donations do jump the line and guarantee an in-depth reading. My information with all my spreads and prices are in the description above the video, or they're posted throughout the chat by Tina Vasquez. She is my moderator and a trusted source. All right, go ahead and drop emojis, guys. Drop emojis. Let's do Patricia. You're so welcome, Kelly. You're so welcome. All right, so let's go ahead and go to Patricia. Truth, authority, crown. Connect with that crown chakra, boo. Connect with that crown chakra. Focus on the colors of like purple or magenta right now. Focus on being receptive and receiving information through that crown chakra that's very lit up for you at this time. You've also got more purple and magenta hues coming up here with card number 20, which says truth. And it's like you need to know the truth about a situation. And I feel like the truth of that situation resides within you and you already know it, but maybe you're not like honed in on it or you're not completely aware of it. Listen to those inner knowings, listen to that guidance. I do have number 4, which is authority. And I feel like something is requiring you to take a stand. Something is requiring you to like put your foot down in a situation. This could either be communicating your desires about a situation, um, communicating your thoughts, your feelings, putting your foot down and standing your ground in a situation. So that is what I have got for you, Patricia. Let me know what you think, love. Let me know what you think. Why is my phone not flipping? What's going on here? Why is my phone not flipping? Flip, phone. Damn it. BRB, gonna donate for a mini. Got you, boo. There we go. My phone flipped. Like, why is my phone not flipping? Love your owl, John. Thank you. I love him too. He's such a cute little hoot hoot. And now you guys can see Hecate, and you can see some of my spell stuff. You can't really see the whole setup there. I don't know if you'd rather see the whole setup or if you'd rather see the big witchy candle burning. I don't know. John, you are always spot on for me. Thank you for that, sweetie. I appreciate you saying it. Hey, Raina Rodriguez from YouTube. Welcome in. Welcome in. All right. Drop emojis if you guys would like cards. Karina Rodriguez said, hello, new here. Well, welcome in. Nice to have you. Oh, we work on emojis. So it's just my funny little thing. If you guys want cards, drop those emojis. I love emojis. Loving the setup. Thank you. All of this was in the middle. There was a mess. Now I've got all my tarot cards in the middle and this to the side. We're going to see how this works out. All right, let's go ahead and go to Claire. Claire Tink Ainsworth. And got a donation from Tina. Thank you, Tina, for your donation. Why am I doing them upside down? Okay, so Claire, ooh, 7. Choose wisely. 7 of Cups. You've got a choice to make. You've got a decision to make about something. Number 2, 2 of Wands. And it says movement, choices, and decisions. So these are both choices. And it's Spirit saying that you're not going to gain movement. Welcome back, Patricia. You're not going to gain movement until you make the choice. It also says choose wisely and pay attention to your powers of discernment. Pay attention to your intuitive hunches about situations. Literally, it feels like multiple things are in front of you. And I hear that if it sounds too good to be true, then it is too good to be true. So make sure that you're taking everything into consideration and you're not rushing to make a choice. And you take everything in consideration to make a well-rounded or well-founded decision moving forward with something. I do have spiritual strength at the bottom of the deck, and I feel like that this is saying you are in touch with your gut. You are in touch with your intuition. So stop doubting it. Stop doubting yourself. I do feel like I get like a lack of self-trust from your energy. It's like you question yourself. You're like, nah, there's no way that I could know that. There's no way that like I could be on that hunch. And you are. You are. Give yourself credit. Lean into that strength, lean into that ability, and use that in your choices. All right. Yes, yes, yes. OMG 100. 100. 100%. Alrighty. So, Tina, you made a donation for a mini reading. Thank you. Please let me know what your question is, love. It's hard not to, right? But with practice, like with pushing yourself and making decisions based on those intuitive hunches, you start proving to yourself. You start proving to yourself. When I first started reading professionally, I questioned myself the whole time. And now it's hard not to get like almost conceited, where I'm like, of course I'm right. Of course I'm right. I know. I'm never wrong. Now I've got to keep a balance. I've got to keep humble. Yeah. Oh, I'm like, why am I being notified that my alarm was disarmed? My alarm just did an update. Interesting. You know what I forgot to bring up here, guys? I forgot to bring a drink. I guess I could use this moment waiting for Tina to tag. Followers, highlight, Skybird, Todd Heritage, Tasha, Heather, Brianna, Connie. Trying to get people that are not in here. iPad, cool. Amy, Sharon. That'd be awesome if Sharon came in here. Jen Kemp. I never tag her. We'll see. Boom. Okay, I think that's everybody. Did Tina comment yet? Got you. Okay, so Kelly Wood is new here. Welcome in, Kelly. Alrighty, so Tina said, wondering about the communication and him making some time for me. Now it's 10 p.m. and 10 people on the live. 10:10. Tanya, welcome in, sweetheart. Nice to have you. I do free general cards for those that I'm drawn to, so please hang out and vibe. Please do share also. If you want a guaranteed in-depth reading with specific questions that is donation-based. Tina, you were just talking about me. Tina Vasquez is my moderator in here, so she'll be posting my donation information in the chat. She is a trusted source. That is all my real information. Alrighty, so good night, Claire. Thank you for coming in. I think you were also new here, weren't you? You were either new here or you haven't been here in like forever. All right. So communication with Frank, making more time. What's happening with this? BRB. Okay. Absolutely, absolutely. Make sure to like that business page. That way you get notified of future lives. And please consider joining the private group, Gray Witch Tarot. I've got about 16 readers over there, and we've got some new readers that have come in as well. Fabulous place to be. Would love for you to have us in there supporting us. So anybody who's new here, join that group. Even if this live is over and you catch this part of the live, we want to have you. That sounded kinky. Tina, you've got some really good cards coming up here, love. Really good cards. I am just clarifying them. Nice. Got you, Heather. I think I had 2 more people say they donated. It's not pushing me. Oh, there we go. So Tasha and Heather. Woo! Damn. All right. Okay, so let me just write this down real quick. Let me write down Tasha and then Heather. All right. So, Tina, Ace of Cups clarified by the Fool. Look at that. Cannot make this shit up. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely love it. So, Ace of Cups clarified by the Fool. New beginnings, taking a leap of faith, new chapter that's moving forward. I feel new developments with this. I feel your heart center being filled up, and I feel your cup overflowing. This is like showcasing his emotions and his feelings for you, whether this be verbally or by acts of service. And I think that that's something that I wanted to say with him previously. I don't know if you know about like all the love languages and everything, but I feel like the way that he communicates is by acts of service. So doing deeds or showing gestures, which communicates his feelings for you. But I think that you're the kind that like you really look for that verbal validation and receiving it verbally. So make sure that you're paying attention to those acts of service. But either way, I feel like things are really developing and things are really moving forward here. I've also got the Hierophant clarified by the Star. So we've got wish fulfillment, things getting on the right track. We also have spiritual connection. I do feel, Tina, like you need to know you light his spirit up. You light his spirit up. His ass may not have the best way of showing it. Okay, he may not have the best way of showing it or communicating it all the time, which I don't agree with, but I feel like you light his world and you speak to his soul, and you need to know that. And I am the one that looks for validation, of course. Yeah, no, I definitely feel that. I definitely feel that. I've also got the Sun clarified by the Page of Wands coming up for you. So this is like happiness, contentment, coming out of dark times, coming into the light. I feel like a sense of fun and adventure. I feel like I felt this in the last reading that I did for you. It's like I would predict new things that are coming up. I would predict new things that are developing. So this for me, it's kind of like going out and doing things, actually being outside, going places, going on a date night or going on an adventure, maybe traveling together. This feels really fire and really passion driven, but also adventurous for me as well. Page of Wands, letting your hair down, having a good time, having fun. And then I get the Queen of Wands clarified by the Ace of Swords. And this is like really stepping in and making it clear and making it known. He's going to do something, whether he says it, whether he does it, whatever the form of communication is, it's going to be like, oh damn, like okay, he does have that love, he does have that connection, we are moving things forward. So literally nothing bad coming up in the cards. This is all really good. Tracy Shea, hello, new here. Welcome in. Nice to have you, Tracy. Thank you for stopping by. I do also have the Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck for you. So Six of Cups is creating fond memories, doing fun things that you can look back on and that you can share together. And then at the bottom of this deck, I've got the King of Swords, action, taking charge, maybe planning something or orchestrating something that is going to level things up and move things forward. So, Tina, I feel this is all fabulous. This is all really, really good. It is moving forward. Thank you so much. I feel so much better and at ease. Good. I'm also going to get you a triple D for your donation. Got our beautiful triple Ds here. Well, they're getting kind of worn. I use the shit out of my cards. Why is it just the top of them's worn? I don't know. Also got a donation from Kelly. Let me know which Kelly that is. All right, so Tina really needed to hear all of this, and it gives me so much peace. It gives me peace too, because do you guys think, as your reader and as your spiritual advisor, that I ever want bad news to come up? Do you think that I want to be the messenger that communicates the shitty news from your fucking spirit guides who are like, this bitch needs to hear the shit? Okay, no, I don't want to be that person. So I love it when good things come up. Oh shit, that's the cool side of the cards. It's purple, hee hee. It's actually blood red. It's hard to see. There we go. They're blood red. And then they're red and black on the top with the snakes, which is so funny because I have the snakes. Work wife. It's my work wife. She has entered the building. Number 6. Okay, you've got Hell, number 6. Beautiful card. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And this says, things can never stay the same. Change must be accepted. Be flexible. Keep walking through difficult circumstances. Do not stop and get stuck. Acceptance allows you to move on faster. Surrender what is no longer yours. Duality of this card is acceptance versus denial, and the crystal companion is through light. Beautiful card. Beautiful. The greens really stand out to me. The greens in that card. Okay, so hey, Chandra. Let's see. Francesca Faith said, "Oh God, trust me, man. Reminds me of when my ex cheated on me. My guides told me right away through syncs. They were like, nah, that asshole ain't getting away." I hear you. Okay, so Tina said, hearing that I light him up, he loves me, really made my heart happy, John. Thank you so much. Love you. Love you too, sweetie. Love you too. All right. Let's move on. So next we've got Tasha. Tasha, looks like you donated for a spread. Okay, so you did 1313. Did you do level up or manifestation? What spread did you do? Let me know. Let me know. After Tasha, we have Heather, and then we have Kelly on the donation list. I want to light some incense. I want to get an actual incense going here. How about some third eye? We'll do some third eye, purple. I love purple. Woo! That's strong. Hearing noises, John? Are you telling me that you're hearing noises, or you're asking me if I'm hearing noises? Manifestation, LOL. I thought that's what you meant when you said meditation. I was like, okay, let's do a guided meditation here. Close your eyes. Shakalaka laka laka. Shakalaka laka. Wish your bitch motherfucking would. Wish your bitch motherfucking would. I'm gonna do a meditation like that. I just wish a bitch motherfucking would. Test me, please. I'm gonna throat punch you. Okay. We are hearing them. Oh. There we go. Okay. In my level up, you told me to work on my third eye, and purple was the color, so that's awesome. Look at that. Look at that. And so we're using purple and lighting purple incense to ignite that third eye. That needs to be a shirt. Shakalaka laka, wish a motherfucking bitch would. Yep. Yep. All right. So we got to grab the book from Miss Tasha. Oh, the book, which is also Hoot Hoots, guys. I don't have an obsession with owls. Love it. Do that. I'm going to steal it. I like that meditation. We can do that every live, guys. Wish a bitch motherfucking would. All right. Tasha. Manifestation spreads. Here we go. Right to it. I need to find the key. Key separates the pages. Oh shit, we're still on Tina. Oh my god. Okay. Just talking to myself, guys. I need to keep up on my switches here. So for Tasha. This does give me a lot more space, and I can actually set my book up on that right there. So nice. Love it. So as it says, Tasha, the spread is all about how to better manifest your desires, manifesting things to like come to reality, right? So your very first card, it's what energy should you be putting out to attract your intention? Really interesting thing. I feel like this is calling you out because you have the Two of Swords that came out here. Two of Swords is mental conflict. It's undecidedness, or it is wish-washiness. So I feel like they're already telling you you need to make a choice, you need to make a decision, and you need to have a clear and concise visualization of what it is that you're wanting to manifest. Now, when we're talking about manifesting, I always say it's like we're not putting out a wish. We're not saying, oh, please let this happen. Please give this to me. I wish this would come in, or I know this will come in one day. We're not doing any of that. This is here, this is now, this is on the way. Like, we're sure of it. And the more clear you are on what it is that you actually want to come in, the faster it will happen, the stronger it will be. So it all starts with making a choice. This is clarified by the sun at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so maybe a hint into deciding what this is deciding on what will make you happy, what will make you content. Alicia Flores from Twitch. Welcome in, sweetheart. Welcome in. Doing good. I hope you're doing good too. Hang out and vibe. I'll get you some cards. So making a decision based on what brings you contentment, what brings you happiness, what brings you joy. So what energy are you emitting right now? I think I already know the answer to this. I'm a Gemini. Nothing is ever set in stone. LOL. Yeah. When you're working on those manifestations, though, they kind of have to be. Now, you can jump like from thing to thing to thing after you achieve it, but you need to be clear and concise. Can I join the queue? If you hang out and vibe, I can get you a free card. If you're asking about the donation line, donations are open and the information should be linked on the description of the video for you. And then Angel Heart from YouTube, welcome in. Welcome in. Nice to have you. All right, so what energy are you currently emitting? Emitting, not admitting. We're not admitting shit. What energy are you emitting? Woo! Scattered energy. Wheel of Fortune comes out. Leaving things up to fate. Not bad. Having trust in the universe, or having trust that the universe is going to serve, and like leaving things up to fate. It also does, I feel like, I don't want to say haphazard, but just like with the manifestation part of it, like just going with the flow, and maybe going with the flow a little bit too much, instead of having that clear and precise idea of what it is that you want to come in or how you want. You're kind of just trusting for universe to bring it. That can work. I mean, it's not bad. It's not the worst thing to come up here. But I would still say there's a choice or decision that you have to make. Also being clarified by the sun again. So very interesting. What can you do to manifest more successfully? What can you do to manifest more successfully? Two of Cups. I'm feeling like working with a guide or ancestor. It almost feels a little bit more like ancestor to me. Where's my puffer? Getting your ancestors involved in your manifestation. Checking in with your ancestors and petitioning their assistance or their help with bringing something in, and or guiding you to where you need to be to take advantage of said opportunity, and to make it happen. So specifically, I feel getting in touch with your ancestors. It's interesting that this is so specific for me. I do feel like it's a female ancestor that's coming up, kind of a motherly, nurturing type, because I have the Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. And it just makes me feel like, hey, you know, I'm here for you. You can ask me for my help or assistance, and I can help with making this happen. I can also help with comforting you along the way, knowing that I have got your back, and that I'm here and I'm present for you. Y'all are going to be like thoroughly either intrigued, confused, or disappointed, because my YouTube is not like all witchcraft and tarot. It is way fucking different, guys. My YouTube is called Our Tiny Cabin Project, And me and my husband created that YouTube channel together when we had our little cabin delivered up on the mountains in Piedmont, Missouri, in the boondocks, in the sticks. And we did all kinds of videos about like off-grid living and doing the tiny cabin and guns and hunting and all that kind of shit. So very different side of me. Just so you know, you're not going to go there and get spiritually woke. You might get a little redneck, but not spiritually woke. I'm actually so interested in that. Well, it's called Our Tiny Cabin Project. All right, so Tasha, 2 more cards. How can you feel secure that progress is being made? How can you feel secure that progress is being made? Okay. So, acknowledging your blessings, turning your perception to the things that will trickle in, knowing that when you're working on doing manifestations that it doesn't usually just boom, like all land on your doorstep at once. It usually starts trickling in. It's kind of like breadcrumbs or small acknowledgments. So an example of this could be like if you're manifesting a house, or if you're manifesting like $100,000 to buy a house, you might get a check, an extra check for $10. Or hey Franny, you might get an extra check for $10, or you might get like a 25-cent raise at work. You know, you'll see stuff start to trickle in, and what you can do is notice that and see that and acknowledge it. And then by acknowledging it, you're actually increasing that because you're feeling better in your manifestations. You're feeling more sure of yourself and what's happening. So yeah, awesome. I'm going to look at your off-grid bids. Okay, have fun. Have fun. So how can you repay the energy? Okay. Oh. An eye for an eye, justice, very interesting. So repayment and manifestation is important, guys. Repaying the universe in some sort of deed, some sort of way, just as acknowledgement and reciprocity that the universe is giving you something, you're giving something back. What I actually kind of feel for you, Tasha, is I feel some sort of like donation, or some sort of act of service. So when you're starting up a specific manifestation, you could go out, you could volunteer at like the food bank, you can volunteer for an animal shelter, you could do something as small as like gathering up extra clothing and things around the house that you don't wear anymore and donating that to Goodwill, or like one of those clothing donation boxes. Doing something to give back, doing something to help out other fellow humans is going to be highly noticed and highly recognized. And it's also going to connect you with that wonderful energy as well. So I was going to look at the bottom of the deck and it said the world, which means your reading is complete. So that is what I have for you with the tarot, Tasha. Let me know what you think. I am going to go ahead and get you one of the Deep, Dark, and Dangerous Oracle cards for your donation, and then we'll be on to Heather next, I believe. Hey, Denise, welcome in. So Heather said, we were hearing noises, the trash can lid flapping, and we heard something fall in laundry room, and nothing was on the floor, and Leah just saw something on her bed 10 minutes ago. What's going on? Who's making all the noises? Oh, wow. Is this for your donation? I definitely prefer Facebook, though. Either way, everyone's on here, and you can rest of the Facebook comments and come back, LOL. Yes, but see, what will happen is after I do this for a while, Francesca, people are going to get used to my lives on on YouTube again. And I've seen it. Like I used to use this program a little bit over 2 years ago, I think. And when I was going actively, I would have like 10, 11 people on Facebook. I'd have like 8 or 9 people on YouTube and 8 or 9 people on Twitch. So I'd have like a total of like 30, 40 people. So it should just climb up and go up and go up and go up. That's why I have to stay consistent. Business. All right. So Tasha. Got you, Heather. This is gonna, you always get that fun ones, boo. It sounds like you guys are like, your house is awake right now. Your house is awake. You were in TikTok too, LOL. Yes, but so here's the thing. I've discovered with Restream, you can restream the TikTok, but there's 2 ways. So like on Facebook, on Twitch, on YouTube, if you want to stream to it from Restream, all you've got to do is log in. You put your username and password, and then you set your title and description, and it will go live every time. Super easy. On other things like Instagram or TikTok or things like that, you have to use a custom stream key, which means you have to log into that platform from another web browser. You have to hit to go live. You have to copy that stream key and paste that stream key in. You have to do that every time. And you have to have those things open because the comments won't feed in the restream. I only want to use platforms where the comments will pop over here so I can see everything together. If it's not together, I don't want it. Also, TikTok's stupid. I don't like TikTok. I just don't like it. Alrighty, so Tasha, you got card number 11. Number 11. And number 11, it says Hydra. Hydra. And it says rest and recuperation. And, or I'm sorry, rest and recuperation. Wow, that's my wording. It actually says regeneration, not rest and recuperation. So, regeneration. Deal with the issue now. Do not allow it to become more complex or worse. Reject gossip. Look for the source of a problem. Go to the beginning to understand the motive. So the duality of this card is regeneration versus death, now versus later. And the crystal companion is kyanite. So it's telling you any issues, YouTube any day over that Evar? Over that Evar? I'm so confused. Anyway, so deal with an issue now, Tasha. Don't let it get worse. Sometimes when we put things off, we don't acknowledge them, we let it draw out, it just gets worse. It compiles. So that's what I have for you, love. Thank you for your donation and letting me read for you. Please do let me know what you think. So Heather, let me scroll back up and find... I need to get a mouse for my computer. So a mouse would make it easier. I can't say the C word. He responds to the C word. All of it makes perfect sense. Good deal. Welcome in, Laurie. Welcome in to anybody that's popping in here. If I do miss any comments, I'm sorry if I'm in the middle of a reading. I don't see them all come through all the time because it feels, it's like fast. So I'm not intentionally ignoring anybody. Same feels on TikTok, said Katrina. God, yeah. Same feels. It's stupid. That's how I feel after I'm done watching TikTok. I'll log on to TikTok to watch a 30-second clip. It's 6 hours later, and I look up and my neck's cramped, and I'm like, what happened to my life? Where'd everything go? I got nothing done. Yep. All right. So, Heather. Hubby knocking out. LOL. He wanted to hear. Okay, so we're hearing noises, the trash can lid flapping, and we heard something fall in laundry room and nothing was on the floor. And Leah just saw something on her bed 10 minutes ago. What's going on? Who's making all the noise? Knight of Wands, fire energy. It's clarified by the Four of Pentacles, not being able to let go. Not letting go. Empress and Six of Pentacles. In between. I know who it is. It's like funny because he's trying to find his way around. Yeah, that's who it is. Didn't know if it was Sammy since she said we would hear stuff. And I get this funny it's like it's this funny kind of play out in my head that's happening here because I'm seeing him like smash against stuff because he's like not used to getting around the way that he's getting around right now, or like trying to come in or trying to get your attention. Got you, Denise. Trying to come in or trying to get your attention, but it's also kind of like stumbly, kind of clumsy. Like clumsy is the feeling with this. So it comes through with like the Knight of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. So like he's not letting go. I'm not letting go of you. I need to be around you. I need to like feel like I'm in my place that is safe, but also make sure that you're safe and you're doing good as well. And then I've got the Six of Pentacles and the Empress. Empress is very like motherly to me. You're the mother of him, and he wants to give back. Trying to get his dinner out of the trash. You better get that dinner out of the trash and set it out for him, okay? Because he's gonna keep doing it. So it's like he's trying to give back, and it's like, Mama, I'm here. I'm letting you know. I've got the Moon and I've got the Hanged Man. So Hanged Man for me is like suspension in between the living and the unliving. So it's like the in between that's coming through. The Moon is like subconscious communications. I will double check on that and clarify just to make sure, but I did see it in my head. Now I feel like what she saw maybe didn't resemble him to her. Ask her, like, was it more peripheral or was it like just like super quick, like I couldn't even focus on it? But then I've also got the Ace of Pentacles and Justice that's coming up here. So coming in bearing a blessing. I've got the Seven of Wands at the bottom of the deck, which is protection, and I've got the Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck, which is like partnership or kindred connection. So I definitely feel this is him. Also in the Moon card, you know, we've got the pups, we've got the dogs in that Moon card dancing around and creating some of their chaos. So let's see. Like white static, unformed, not completely formed. This is happening like really quickly. It usually doesn't happen this fast or this quick, but we know that your mom and grandma had play in making sure that we were taken. So it almost feels like he doesn't quite have the energy yet, the energy or the know-how to like figure out how to be in his form, his living form. Was this Sammy? Ace of Pentacles. Yes. My Daisy showed herself a few days after she passed. Yep. Well, you know, come to think of it, my Princess Frostbite did too. She would always show herself out of peripherals, though. And she did some stuff. So after Frostbite passed away, we had moved shortly after that. We had left that house and moved, and we were kind of like back and forth. You know how moving is. And I made the last trip to that house by myself, and I had said out loud, you can follow me to the new home. You can follow me to the new house. So the next morning, Charles wakes me up and he's like, you need to see something. It's weird. I need to show you something. And he walked me over to the front window, and on the inside of the window was a wet nose print, a dog print on the front window. So it's like she followed and she was like, I'm here. Here's my nose. Almost like taking a photo but moving too fast. Yep, and you get the blur. Absolutely. Yes, Heather, it is him. No cleansing needed. You are all good. It is going to be a little bit active for a while because I do feel there's a slight bit of like clumsiness that's going on there. It makes me chuckle. It's funny. Yeah, definitely him popping in and checking on you guys. Relearning and refiguring out his surroundings. So, let me also get you a triple D. Okay. So, already got it that fast. Card number 23. Hun, he was clumsy and live. He'd run into the dryer to break. Okay. Okay. So he clumsy in the afterlife. Clumsy in life, clumsy after. You got card number 23. Love this card. And this says Circe or Circe, and it says alchemy. You are the magic. Be your own alchemist. Deepen your plant and herbal knowledge. Do not trust fleeting first impressions. Sometimes things are not exactly as they seem, so look deeper. Get clear about what is real and what is not. Duality of this card is truth versus deception, and the crystal companion is violet flame opal. Leah said, does 1013 time mean anything that you know of? 1013. Let's see. 10 and 13 would be 23. 23 would be 5. 5 is resemblant of transitions. Let's look up a 5. Okay, so 5. Wait a minute. Holy shit. Okay. So 10 and 13 is 23, and the card I just gave you is 23. That's crazy. As trippy, yep. Let's see, 5. It's an air number. It goes with Jupiter and Mercury. Its color is purple. Dramatic, adventurous, passionate, free thinking, intelligent. Adventure, change, and freedom. Adventure, change, and freedom. Yeah, it's an air element. It corresponds obviously with the Hierophant in the tarot, and Hierophant is spiritual communication. Crystals that go with number 5 are turquoise, aquamarine, and amazonite. And the pentagram is its associating symbol, which is protection. When I entered your live, I saw purple. There's been a lot of purple in this live. There has been a lot of purple in this live. Oh, and it's her birthday. Whose birthday? Did I miss a comment? She keeps seeing it. Is it Leah's birthday? Oh, 1013 is Leah's birthday. Okay. Nice. lot of synchronicities. So it could also be like, hey, I'm showing up at this time because this time is relevant for you, like Francesca said. Pam said 23 also means happiness, growth. Whose birthday is it? The number is all about having fun and keeping that positive energy flowing. Yes. Thank you, Pam. It feels good to me, Heather. It feels good. All right, next we've got Kelly. Kelly, looks like you donated for a mini. Did you have a question for your reading? Let me know. After this, guys, I'm going to say donation list is closed. Donation list is closed. Hi, Pixie 2023. Welcome in. You're welcome. The 2 is all about finding balance, working together with others, and 3 is all about being super creative and getting inspired. It's like a cheerleader saying, you've got the dream, go out there and make it happen. I love that. I love that. Hang out and vibe, guys, because I'll be doing a few free cards when I finish this up. Don't really have a question, just want to see what is brought for me. You want Spirit Vomit. By the way, that's a Grey Witch thing. It originated here in Grey Witch. It actually originated from my husband. So whenever somebody does not have a question, we call that Spirit Vomit because that shit's going to just fill up on you. So let's do it. Let's do it for Kelly. Kelly Wood. Digging this beat. Me too. It's all over the place. I love it. Okay. Feels like a massage in my what? Temples. Love it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, guys, pay attention to Pam's comments. She's one of my readers here, and she knows what she's talking about with numbers. All right, so by the way, if you guys are new, because I see some new faces, join the private group, Grey Witch Tarot. We've got about 16 readers or 17 now. I don't know. We've got a lot of readers from around the world who go live and do free and donation-based tarot readings or tarot readings, depending on who you ask. There is a reader for everybody. We've got new things happening there, new readers coming in. Group is growing. We would love to have you there. So look it up on Facebook, Grey Witch Tarot. Should be the only one outside of this business page. So look that shit up and join it and hop in everybody's lives. Find your favorite reader, get some cards, have fun. All right. So, Kelly. Um, Kelly, I do feel some stress. I feel like you're taking on like a sense of burden, a sense of responsibility. It feels like you're biting off maybe a little bit more than normal. It can get frustrating at times. Um, I don't know. I don't know if it's a feeling of like either you don't have help from people around you or you're not asking for help and you're taking everything onto yourself. I feel like your guides are trying to encourage you though, and they're trying to tell you like you've got this and remember why you're doing it, right? So in those times, yeah, Chandra posted the group, so you can click that and join it. In times of like frustration, hey Sky Blessings, welcome in times of frustration, in times of anxiety, in times where you feel like you're kind of like alone or all on your own and doing something, remember why you're doing it, remember what the goal is, remember where you're headed, and shift that perspective and shift that thought and let that actually motivate you in moving forward and pushing through that and making that change. That's 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands is nearing completion, right? So we're nearing completion. We're getting where we're headed. We're determined. We're motivated. We're making things happen. I've got Three of Pentacles and Page of Pentacles that's coming up for you. So I do feel like that there's something here potentially career, finance, money related, something new, working towards something new, needing to open up opportunities. There is like a level of communication here, so needing to communicate with others to open up those doorways and open up those opportunities. I feel like not being afraid to speak what's on your mind, not being afraid to bring new ideas to the table, not being afraid of telling your truth, because your truth and your authentic self is like your selling point, right? It's what people are actually really into. They're not looking for everybody else with you, they're looking for your own unique self. Don't know why you need to hear this, but that's what I've got. Also, don't like second guess yourself or try not to second guess yourself. I feel like you've got a lot of wisdom and a lot of experience. You've got the answers within you. It is okay to pull a hermit and kind of pull away from people at points in time so you can connect with yourself and ask yourself the deep questions and like almost like connecting with your higher self, even connecting with your spirit guides, your guardian angels, to tell you where you need to be headed or how you can overcome like the next sort of obstacle. Now, I will say one thing, Kelly. I don't know if you struggle with like not being organized. It's either like organization or time management. I don't know which one. Maybe it's both of them. There's a struggle with something and like creating a plan and a flow. And I've got this coming in with the Knight of Swords and, in fact, the Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So this is like trying to figure out what works for you. There needs to be some sort of order. There needs to be some sort of like strategy or plan of attack. And it's like, this feels specific to me. It feels like something very specific that you're after, that you're trying to make happen. And if you would put it on paper and come up with like a plan of attack or like the steps to get there, like I got to do A, B, C, and then boom, and check those things off as you go, could be kind of a good practice for you to make things happen. So to sum up, you're not on your own, even though you may feel like you are sometimes, but I don't feel like you're totally on your own. Remember why you're doing what you're doing. Remember what your motivator is. I have opportunities opening up for you, exploring something new financially or career-wise. Trust your own judgment. Don't be afraid to make decisions or judgment calls and put things on paper. Start pre-planning and like making to-do list. So that's what I have for you with the tarot. Let me know what you think. General readings can be kind of all over the place, so let me know what you think with that. I am going to get you a triple D for your donation, and then we're going to move on to free cards, guys. Free cards. I'm going to be wanting to hop off in a couple minutes because I am late. So I won't be able to get everybody. That's why you better like the business page and join the group. That way you get notified of future lives. So if I missed you today, you can get a read next time. So you got card number 40. I love this card, and she doesn't come out too often. So you've got Sphinx. So we've got that cute little kitty cat. Her. So we've got Sphinx, which says gratification. Mark your successes. Use your intellect. Be wise, and as such, know that you can't know it all. Be curious. You don't always need to expect to receive something immediately. Take your time to do things well. Is this not what I just said? Delayed gratification can build character and achieve big goals. Guard what is integral to you. Everything that annoys or irritates you about someone tells you a lot about yourself. So the duality of this card is now versus later, and knowing versus ignorance. And the crystal companion for this card is Beryl. Beryl. Beautiful card. And she does read to me as that Queen of Swords. That air energy, very intelligent, quick-witted, but don't get caught up in thinking you know it all, because you don't. All right, so that is what I've got for you, Kelly. All right, guys, I think it is emoji time. I'm going to pick like, or maybe it's guessing game time. It's guessing game time. I'm going to pick like 2 people for a free card before I log off, grab my bunny, and then go do TV. Is today Wednesday or Thursday? It's only Wednesday. Our shows are tomorrow. Damn it. All right, so let's do the guessing game, guys. We're going to go ahead and start with numbers. I've got the number dice here, number 1 through 12. Now, whoever, oh, Denise, damn, Denise donated. Okay, let's hold that up. Let's hold that up, guys. Don't put your guesses through yet. Denise, you did donate. Sorry. And you said you messaged me, right? Five. I knew somebody was going to do it. Let's see. Okay, so no, don't be sorry, boo. Don't be sorry. I'm trying to make sense of your first message. So for the first one, are we looking at like, are they really sick? Or health? I just want to make sure I get it right and I don't pull on stuff that you don't want. Computer, skip. Just off of what you told me before. That's really good because readers mode. I can remember bits and pieces of it. I can't remember all of it. So I suppose like this is on health, right? Because I just need to ask spirit again because I don't keep everything with me. I don't hold on to everything. Is the behavior part of it and functions you mentioned? Yeah. Awesome, guys. Be sure to join the private group. I think Pam's going live. Pam likes to do late night lives, so for those of you guys that don't like to go to bed, the group is the place to be. Awesome. Thank you, Kelly. Okay, yeah. It's like there's good days and there's bad. We'll be joining the group too. We'll be happy to have you. Thank you. Yeah, the group's awesome. I'm the owner, so it's awesome. But I handpick every single reader that reads in that group. They have to interview with me. They have to read for me. I have to see them. So every single reader there is 100% legit, 100% gifted, has some sort of unique quality that made me like, I need to have you. So it really is an awesome group. But the thing that makes it even like the best is the members, the support that is in that group is just amazing. If you're having a bad day, if you need somebody to lean on, there's always someone there to help you. It is literally like a family. It's not like a group, right? It's a family, and it's made to be that way. So, okay. I do get some back and forths that come up here. Denise, some back and forths. I feel like that there are good days and there are bad days with things, and there are times when much more is noticeable, and then there are some times where it's like, you know, do you even have an issue that's going on right now? I think that is just the process of what is going on and what is happening in the situation. Weirdness, weird behavior. It feels like cognitive to me, if that makes sense. Cognitive, delayed, or flippant. Maybe something with personality change that is coming up, causing like weird behaviors to happen or weird things to be said, that just like makes you raise an eyebrow. I do feel like that is part of the process. There is like a disconnect that is happening. And it doesn't feel to me like a dementia type of thing or like an Alzheimer's thing. If I don't know, it almost feels like time jumping. Like, I don't know if there's a level of forgetfulness, not always being aware of the present moment. But yeah, it's part of the process. Number I get on this, 11, 14, 19, 21, 33, 47, which is 11, right? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 is 11. And 11 is a 2. I do also have the 2 of Cups that comes up here, being there to support, being there to provide what you're allowed to provide or what you can provide. Keeping things in balance. I do also have like the Hanged Man, so the Hanged Man is in between. You know what I'm saying, right? In between. I feel like everything is kind of going in the same direction as it was. We're probably falling right along the same timeline. I also feel the need to like say, like, don't take things personally, because what is happening with the mind and what is happening with the brain, I feel like flip it, or sarcastic like things could be said at times, or things like said in a joking manner. And it's like Spirit wants you to know not to take it personally, because it's not personal. It is a part of what's happening. It is a part of what's going on. You just said that too. Okay. So let me also ask on the second question. I get you, sweetie. I get you. I wish that there was something that I could say to give you more comfort in that. Just know that you're doing what you need to do, right? And as I always say, you can't do more than you can energetically invest into a situation, or what you're allowed to do by the other person if they don't let you in to do it. So you are doing your best. You are doing a great thing in that situation, and you need to know that. You are strong, and you can handle it. It sucks, but you can handle it. So for this second question, you're welcome, love. Ooh, he's stingy. For the second question, yes, I do feel that it will be repaid. I feel like he's just kind of holding on as long as he can hold on to. And I don't know exactly like the procedures or like the legal type of things that happen from this, but the visual that I get in my head is almost like him receiving like a threatening letter, a threatening communication, like a threatening letter or a threatening communication that gets him to be like, oh shit, like, you know, it's overdue and I got to pay this. I don't know if that would be from like an attorney or from you personally, but I do feel like this will happen. And the number that I get on this is 1, 6, 8, 22, 25, 33. So I get a 33 on that. 33, that's a 6. Forward movement, transitions, progression, success. 6 could be, I don't want to say as soon as 6 days. That's me, LOL, court papers from me. Do it. Do it. I feel that, like, this is definitely, I hope this month I wanted to do special things for him. So I do feel like the more that you communicate and the more that you move, the faster it will happen, if that helps. So be vocal and be serious. So that is what I've got for you with the tarot, Denise, and I am going to go ahead and get you a triple D. And then, guys, I'm sorry, I am going to get logged off because it is past my time. Ooh, reciprocity, huh? Reciprocity. Okay. Let's see here. So you've got Charon, which is reciprocity. And it says, you must find balance in acts of giving and receiving in all ways, but in particular with your give and take with the earth, you must learn to reciprocate. Duality of this card is giving and receiving, acceptance versus rejection. And the crystal companion for this card is Larimar. But what I feel like this is actually saying in conjunction with your reading is that you are going to be receiving the energy that you're putting into situations, right? That we should always get repayment. It's the way that karma works. So for what you're doing, even though it feels like it's kind of dragging out, even though it feels like it's kind of taking forever, you're going to be getting back. So know that that is coming in. Really enjoyed being here tonight. Well needed. Thank you so much for coming in, love. Thank you. Your guys' support means the world to me, so just know that. But I'm going to go ahead and get logged off for now, guys. So I do want to thank you for joining in. Click that like button so you get notified of future lives. Join the group. Continue being awesome. And I will catch you guys next time. Love and light. Bye.